Hey everybody, this is a video for the International Committee's Photography and Audiovisual Subcommittee. This video will teach you how to do mass shiftboard scheduling for the same type of shift that is on multiple days. For instance, we know that there are basically three shifts that are in the international room. There is a 9 to 1 shift, a 1 to 5 shift, and then a 5 to 9 shift that is done every single day. So what this video is going to do is this video is going to show us how to make different shifts for all the days of international to go pretty quickly. The reason you would want to do this is this should be done between August and September so that it's done by October 1st. This would be basically you're setting up the template for the members to come in and take shifts for the international days or for other shift board scheduling. So what you'll want to do first is you'll want to go to the Houston Rodeo website, which is hlsr.com. And when you get to the website, at the very top you're going to see where it says, you're going to see where it says member login up here, okay? So you want to click member login. That's going to take you to the general committee login site, so you want to go ahead and type in your username and your password. And that's going to take you to a basic committee homepage. This will have all the information for your committees. You've seen this before. This is how you pay dues, stuff like that. If you'll scroll all the way to the bottom of the web page, you will see a little button that says shiftboard.com. You're going to go ahead and click that to access the Shiftboard website. Once you get to the Shiftboard website, you may actually see a little gray box that appears right here. It's going to basically just be a guide, like a how to hold your hand along the Shiftboard processing way. I actually unclicked that just because I had to exit out every time I logged in. If you're a little bit hesitant to do that, don't worry, because there is also this Help FAQ button over here that will basically guide you to any questions that you have with Shiftboard and scheduling. And if you just want to be super nerdy about it, just learn more stuff about Shiftboard. But for right now, all we're going to do is we're going to create schedules for the rodeo days, for the international. Over here, under calendar, to this My Committee bar. Okay, you're going to go ahead and click that. Now you are probably either a captain or an assistant captain, and so the reason that's important is because you should be listed as a manager here in Shiftboard. If you're listed as a regular member, it's not a big deal, but you will need to contact the Shiftboard committee administrator, whoever that is at the time. Currently the captain over Shiftboard is Carmen Hidrobo. So I would just send her an email and basically say, hey, I'm just listed as a regular member, not a manager. Can you update my status? And then give her a little bit of time, or he or her, to update that. But basically, once you are listed as a red manager, you can go and you can click on your committee. When you click on your committee, you're going to be taken to this basic homepage, landing page for the committees. This whole box right here, I'm not so concerned with. This is just other information for how to add people to the committee, to your subcommittee group if you're a closed group, which we are. But we're going to go over that in a separate video, so we won't talk about that this time. What we are going to do in this video is we are going to make the shifts. So what you want to do is you want to come over here to the committee toolbox, and you want to click on New Shift right here. When you click on New Shift, you're going to be directed to this page for scheduling and drafting. Okay? It says Schedules and it says Draft. And the reason it says Draft and Schedules is because it's not set up yet. But we're going to go ahead and do that. As a process of scheduling Shiftboard, what I would suggest is that you also create a like a shell for scheduling your Shiftboard stuff. So basically what I did is I went in Excel and I scheduled all of the times and the number of people that I need for Shiftboard. So you'll see up here at the very top of mine, this is just for international days. So we start in 2013 on February 25th, which is a Monday, and at a 9 to 1 shift I have 2 photo hospitality shifts. And I have those on each and every day. So let me just scroll down here very quickly to show you that it ends on Tuesday, March 5th. Wednesday, March 5th, there's not a 9 to 1 shift. So basically, I want to make in one quick minute all of my 9 to 1 shifts for photo hospitality for all of the international days. Okay? So, I guess this is also a good time to explain these other categories. These are actually other shifts that I have. This is for a photographer to be assigned to the VIP groups that come in, the big groups from foreign countries. And this is a computer assistant and a photography assistant assignment, but they're unrelated to photo hospitality, and so I'm going to go ahead and just make this photo hospitality assignment. The reason it's important to go ahead and make those distinctions of classes is because in our subcommittee, we don't want photographers signing up for computer assistant shifts, and we don't want computer assistants signing up for photography shifts. So this is where we're going to make sure that that doesn't happen. So under committee, it's going to say International Photography Audiovisual, which is our subcommittee. We know that we need 2 positions every day for photography hospitality. So this is where it gets important. You want to put in the subject line the specific description for what you're assigning. So on the Excel sheet, you saw that I had assignments for hospitality room and then VIP. So what I'm going to type in here is photography hospitality room. And you can see that since I've previously entered it, it kind of auto-populates. So I'm just going to arrow down and go ahead and click enter. If you're typing in a subject for the first time, you will probably have to type the complete name out. But once you do one of them, it should survive and auto-populate from now on. So what we want to do is we want our shifts to begin in February, starting February 25th of 2013. And the shift is a 9 to 1 shift. Okay, so we've got the Photography Audiovisual Subcommittee. We've got 2 positions for Photography Hospitality Room on a 9 to 1 shift. Okay, down here where it says role, location, and department, I do not recommend that you adjust any of these levels just because it gets a little bit more complex, and you don't need to, because anything that you were going to put here, you can put right down here where it says room/floor and details. If you wanted to be super specific, you could put the international room, or you could put the actual room numbers. I like to keep it simple and just put international room. And then in this details bar, you can or you can choose not to add a specific reminder to people who are taking the shifts. Here, I want to remind the photographers that they need to bring 2 SIM cards, arrive about 15 minutes early, and that they need to check in at the photo desk. So that's what I'm going to type in here. Okay, so I've got, please bring 2 SIM cards for your photo assignment, please arrive 15 minutes early, and please sign in at the photo desk. So basically any photographer, I should say, that wants to shoot the hospitality room should see this little announcement. And this is for the 9 to 1 shift. Now, this 9 to 1 shift isn't only on February 25th, it's every day until March 5th, so you want to come over here and click where it says multiple dates. That's going to bring down another selection menu that's going to make this job so easy. So right now it says February 25th and it says single date. You want to not unselect it, but if you'll just click end a date range, it will deselect the single date and it will go to a date range. Here, we want this to go until March 5th because that's the last time we have a morning assignment for the photography hospitality room. So we've got February 25th over here on the left until March 5th, 2013. And this 9 to 1 shift for photography hospitality room is going to be every day. Okay? So this looks pretty good to me. So let's go ahead and go down here and let's go ahead and post this assignment. Or assignments, I should say. Now, this video is being created on Monday, September 24th, as can be seen up here. So that's why it's defaulted to this week. But you can change this view from week to month to day by going right here to the little header right above the calendar. And I'm going to go ahead and click on month and scroll over to February to make sure that these shifts were set up properly. Okay, so here's the February 2013 view. And over here you'll see that there are several red assignments. Red means that they're available and green means, oh see look, red means unconfirmed / open and green means that it's assigned. But we've started our shifts on February 25th, so let's look here. So it says International Hospitality 30. Well, that's not us. That's the actual hospitality committee, so we're not going to click that. And then beneath that, you'll see where it says International Photography A, and then it says Visual, and it says 2. So that's us. Let's make sure that that looks proper. And we do see that it starts on the 25th, and we see that it goes over. But let's click right here, and let's see what the details are. And the details are going to pop up in this little side window right here. And you're going to see it says 2 positions, which is proper, 9 to 1. And it says for photography, hospitality room. And then it says where it's at. It says it's at the international room, which is all proper. And then the little description that we added, or the details, this is where it reminds them to bring two SIM cards for the photo assignment and to arrive early and to check in at the photo desk. This looks great. So this is February 25th, and let's see if it went until March 5th. Yes, right here. International Photography Audio Visual, there's 2. And then we don't have anything scheduled for the 6th because that's the closing party. So that's basically going to be teardown day. So that looks great. So that is a quick video on how to schedule massive shifts in Shiftboard. You can obviously make other shifts for the other times, but that is the shell for how to make a shift. Thank you so much, and if you have any other questions with how to use Shiftboard, I suggest you go to Help FAQ, and that will guide you a little bit more thoroughly. Thanks. Bye.